Next, we're going to show you how to use your move command to move a branch down a duct system, and also the proper way to copy a tap line in Practicad. To move a tap down the duct line, you're going to have to do a different thing than going into your property box and just changing the offsets, because we're actually switching between ducts. If we're just going to move duct down the duct it's attached to, for example, here we have the boot tap. We can see that the in from in to side is set at a specific distance from the in joint. If I wanted to move this over 3 inches, I would just add 3 inches to the 12.51 value we have here. I type in 15.51 and hit enter. That's the easiest way to move something, and you can guarantee you're never going to pull the tap off the duct line. However, if you're going to try to move this tap down between different ducts, you can do this in Practicad. You just need to be careful about the method you use to do it. To move something down the duct line, we must first select the duct we want to move. So what we're going to do here is we're going to grab a selection automatic called Select Duct Line Forward. We're going to click on it. Practicad's going to say to select a fitting. We're going to click here. That is now going to highlight the whole duct line forward. To move duct down the line, all we need to do is grab this node, and here I'm going to pull the duct off the duct line a little bit. Whenever I'm moving lines in this fashion from one end of a duct line to another, I recommend keeping Ortho Mode on, because Ortho, if we hit F8, once this button on the bottom Ortho's on, it's going to mean that we can easily move this up and down the duct line, and also we don't have to worry about snapping onto something accidentally. All we need to do now is hold in the direction we want to move. We could either just eyeball it and click right here, or we can hold in the direction and type in 60 and hit enter. And that'll move the duct line over 60 inches. Whenever you're doing move or copy, it's recommended to do a duct line check. I'm going to use the duct line check automatic right here, and I'm going to make sure that I don't get a red mark or whatever the color of my mark is. Therefore, here you can see that we moved it correctly. So moving, you can just grab the node, slide it over, use Ortho. Copy is different. If you're going to copy a tap, there's a feature built into Practicad to help you do it. All you need to do is left click once on the fitting. Then you can right click and go to the copy tap feature. If you click on this, Practicad's going to say in the command line, please select a fitting. And here we can simply just click on the place we want to copy it to. You'll notice the tap parameter box is going to appear. And once again, we can roll this into the position we want, or we can click on the drawing and center this. Now, copy tap actually copies the whole line. So when I click here, it's actually going to take a carbon copy of this, and it's going to attach it to the duct. Going to use duct line check again. We run it. Notice there's no red marks. So we did it correctly. However, let's try this using standard Autocad copy and watch what happens. If I go to select duct line forward, we're going to delete this duct line. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the selection automatic duct line forward again. We're going to click on the tap. And now we're going to try to hit the copy command, either by choosing it in the ribbon, typing copy in the command line, or wherever we want to activate it. Now we're going to click copy. Autocad is going to say specify base point or displacement mode. Now here I could either choose the base point up top or the base point down below. Either way, most likely this is going to cause a separation. Right now for this tutorial, I'm going to grab the same base point we used to move the duct. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it over with Ortho, and I'm going to click here. Now, I'm going to hit escape to let go of the fittings. If you run a duct line check here, you can see that this is not attached to the side of the duct because we've never given it placement parameters. Practicad doesn't know it's attached. So the proper way to copy taps is to click on the fitting, right click, copy tap, choose the fitting you'd like to place it on, then center it wherever you need it, and this way you can guarantee that those taps are connected. However, this one is going to be broken. And once a duct line is pulled off of a main trunk line, it is very difficult to actually reattach it. So please follow the recommended methods for move and copy.